Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. Rihanna is a busy woman. Not only has she been newly crowned the world's richest female musician, but she already has her successful beauty and lingerie lines, plus her newly launched and historic FENTY LVMH collection. Between all of those accolades, it's hard to imagine how Riri finds the time to do anything. However, over the past weekend, she managed to let her incessant Navy know that she's working into the wee hours of the night to complete her insanely anticipated 9th studio album, affectionately known as R9. Robin posted a quick video to her Instagram stories and blankly stared at the camera before panning to show herself in a recording studio with a caption that read, "Behind the scenes of Where's the Album, 5:40 a.m." The Navy captured this new nugget of information and ran with it immediately. Could we finally be getting R9 soon, or is Rihanna just trolling us once again? She's already proven on multiple occasions that she will not hold back when it comes to trolling her fans, who berate her for her upcoming album, which they've all been impatiently waiting for since she dropped Anti in 2016. However, the last few months have given fans a new glimmer of hope thanks to Rihanna dropping clues about the album, and stans are grasping onto every word she says. In case you missed any of it, here's everything that you need to know about R9. Release date. We first heard rumblings of Rihanna working on her 9th studio album around April 2018. She confirmed in June 2018 that she was in fact in the studio working on the project while being interviewed on The Graham Norton Show for Ocean's 8. Fans began to grow impatient, so in September 2018, she cleared the air on when we would be getting the album, saying, "When the music is ready, you won't have to ask for it, but it's coming. Just not today, sis. I'm hyped too, though. It can't come soon enough for me." Rihanna then confirmed in December 2018 that we will be getting R9 in 2019, after responding to a fan on Instagram. Since then, it's been a guessing game as to an exact date she'll be dropping the project. Most recently, she sat down with the New York Times to discuss her historic milestone of becoming the first Black woman to head a house at LVMH. There was no way that the reporter would let her go without getting some information about a release date, but Rihanna kept quiet and made it clear that while she plans to release the album this year, she has no release date in mind. We do know the songstress is pretty much finished with the album. Clearly from her last story update, she's still working, despite her best friend Jennifer Rosales teasing that the album was completely finished. Album name. Also in her New York Times interview, we found out that Rihanna has a love-hate relationship with fans calling the album R9. So much so that she's just considering naming the project R9 since the Navy has been pushing it for so long. She said, "So far, it's just been R9, thanks to the Navy. I'm about to call it that probably because they have haunted me with this R9, when is R9 coming out? How will I accept another name after that's been burned into my skull?" Collaborators. The Times article gave us a plethora of album updates, including who she won't be collaborating with on this album. First up is Lady Gaga. Back in March, Gaga had announced that over Twitter that she was pregnant with her 6th studio album. Shortly after, she followed Rihanna on Instagram, which is something to note since she only follows 39 people, and most of which are those who've collaborated with her before. Rihanna historians then put 2 and 2 together and noted that Riri has quoted Gaga tweets before, which could only mean one thing, right? The two are planning to collaborate together. Well, wrong. Rihanna confirmed during the Times interview that she has no plans to collaborate with Mother Monster at the moment, but she is open to the idea. However, one idea she is not open to is collaborating with Drake, at least not anytime soon. The two have had massive hits together like Work, Take Care, and Too Good, but they've had a history of having an on-again, off-again relationship, despite all of their fans shipping them together for years. Plus, who could forget about that horribly awkward kiss at the end of Drake's love-professing speech at the 2016 VMAs. Then, of course, there was Rihanna's Vogue interview last year where she revealed that the two are no longer friends. The music they make together is magic, and anything they do together would be a surefire hit that would take over the charts, but for Rihanna, it's just not happening. She confirmed in her Times interview that the two would not be working together, and for sure, not on this album. As for some other collaborators that could end up on R9, there are a plethora to choose from. Some reports have linked Rihanna to working with Jay-Z and Party Next Door. In February, Rihanna and Jay-Z were spotted in Los Angeles having a business lunch. Sources say they were heard discussing music and what they could do together. This wouldn't be the first time that the two have collaborated. After signing Rihanna to Def Jam in 2005, they've worked on songs like Umbrella, Talk That Talk, and Run This Town. Another former collaborator who's been rumored to be working with Rihanna this year is Party Next Door. In March, he released a snippet of some behind-the-scenes footage of an unreleased track. Fans immediately speculated Rihanna's distinguishable vocals on the track, but the rumor was shut down. Diplo, her, and Cardi B have also been linked to potentially having new music out with Rihanna, though none of them have been confirmed for R9. Genre. On the topic of collaborators, it should be noted that Rihanna has confirmed on multiple occasions that R9 will be a reggae album, once during a Vogue interview and most recently during her Times interview. Vogue speculated that Riri could be working with Suppa Dubs, a producer who has worked with reggae icons like Beanie Man, Sean Paul, and Elephant Man. Another reggae artist who could be tapped, Buju Banton. Back in 2017, Rihanna registered 2 songs on ASCAP. One of the tracks is titled Fatty, which is listed as being written by Rihanna and Banton. Fueling speculation, Rihanna also shared a Snapchat of herself listening to Buju's music, and then was spotted leaving a recording studio in New York wearing a t-shirt with his face on it. The other track registered on ASCAP is titled Only One Who Knows. Flash forward to summer 2018, Rolling Stone got a tip that the album will be dancehall heavy. The source said, "Every artist, every producer, every songwriter in Jamaica or of Jamaican descent has been working on Rihanna's album and has little snippets of publishing or production credits on it. I think they've got 8 songs, but her A&R is still asking for records." Rihanna has given us bits and pieces of information, but for the most part, what we know is based off of speculation and close inside sources. One thing is for certain though, Rihanna is taking her time to give us exactly what we've been waiting for. She may be annoyed with the constant questions as to where her album is, but trust, we believe in Robin to deliver. Riri is riding off of an incredibly successful year, and after being named the world's richest female musician, it seems like giving the fans R9 sooner than later would be a perfect way to celebrate such an accomplishment. What do you guys think? How excited are you to hear R9? Is it one of your most anticipated albums of 2019? Sound off in the comment section below, and as always, for more stories like this, subscribe to Complex News on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.